Like in Groundhog Day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes!
Where he's playing the piano.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we haven't mentioned that movie yet.
Okay, here we go. So let me go back to the stats. We have 8. This is the top 25. We have 8 of them from the 90s. We have 7 from 2000 to 2015. Okay.
Quite new.
4 of them from the 70s.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. That's impressive to me.
It is.
Yeah. 3 from 2016 and up.
Okay. Again, that's very new.
And 1 from the 50s.
Okay.
All right.
So there's nothing from the 80s?
I've got hope.
I mean, you said...
there is not an 80s movie.
Wow.
Well,
it's all really, really new. I mean, what you just said there was that basically everything is 2000...
So no more bucket. I just have a list in front of me. So let's go with...
In order from
number 25. Number 25, here we are at... Avengers Endgame.
There you go. That's on my top 25.
And it was funny that this movie pushed off Avatar.
Oh, did it really?
And in real life, too. It just beat it at the box office.
As the number 1 all time.
And it literally, it pushed this off the list.
You know what? In my mind, Avatar was a decade before it.
Yeah.
Almost. So it wins.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would put Avatar above Endgame.
You would put Avatar before Endgame?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Well, I'm still... Oh, yeah, that's in our...
I like Avatar. I mean, Endgame because it was the culmination of the whole Marvel series.
It's the end of a series. Yeah.
I mean, I had so much invested in all of those movies that's why.
That's almost cheating, to be fair, when it comes to ordering on lists.
It is.
Here's more stats for you. We just gave you one. We just gave you one.
Very personal.
But don't get too excited, Don. But this is just the top 25, and these are not all the stats, but there is 5 comedies, 14 sci-fi movies.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
4 Marvel movies, and 1 DC made the top 25.
Okay, and that just shows you that this is...
A little biased.
A little biased. These are guy movies. I'm sorry.
Let me tell you, though.
I know.
Bill, this is not biased. This is... Let me tell you.
These are the best movies of all time.
I took mathematical... This is heavy calculation. Between 4 of us, plus 2 other people's lists, and Avery had a small list. These are the movies.
I should have cut out any that I thought you would have on your list just to make it less biased.
Right. Number 24, lying in your beds many years from now.
Braveheart.
Would you be willing to trade this day for that?
Don, do it.
That's all I got.
Okay, Braveheart.
I'd stumble.
And Mary broke the tie on that.
Braveheart.
All right, Mary.
That was in my top 10. I mean,
yeah.
Let me see.
That one actually...
Number 7 for me.
I wrote that down. Mary broke the tie. I don't know what she broke it with, but I don't have that note. And 1995, it was a very good year. I just watched it. Great movie.
Love that movie.
Every Man Dies.
Number,
Not every man really
number 23. Again.
Yeah, baby. 23.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Hey.
Yep.
Thank
Number
you.
1.
It's on my top.
The first one?
The first one. The first one is so good.
Yeah, you can't. That's another one like the original breaks the tie.
Yeah,
I gotta say the second one was just mind-blowing.
Well, I'm
It was so good.
I watched the second one more often.
I'm over 50. I'm over 50.
Yeah.
And I know when I'm 90, I'm going to want to watch Guardians of the Galaxy.
You know why else? Because of the sound. That's again
another
like tiebreaker as far as soundtrack and I mean,
music does it for me. Like in Baby Driver, how good that was.
Right.
The soundtrack for that movie is fantastic.
Number 22. Again, sorry, it's just math. Deadpool.
Okay. Hey, check it out.
Don's got some Deadpool socks on right
Nice.
now.
There you go.
Nice.
You can watch the YouTube video.
I'm giving it a solid. Boy, you know, Ryan Reynolds. I think I had
It's
him
the
in
love,
at least four
the love story.
movies of his.
I've only seen Deadpool 2 once, but that
Deadpool.
beginning part where his wife dies, blubbering.
That's the second movie.
That was blubbering. I
That's-
know, but I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Just the Deadpool world makes me
Yeah.
cry.
Love it. I mean, you know, he's breaking the fourth wall. It's R-rated. Until Joker, it was the highest,
Yes.
you know, grossing R-rated movie. It's funny as hell.
I was gonna say it's comedy. That's
It's
what
totally
really
comedy. I
breaks
mean,
it down to,
yeah,
you know.
that's what makes it fun. I mean,
Comedy.
that's what makes it more
Comic
easy to
book.
watch. And
X-rated. I mean, it's
Yeah.
got everything I want.
Right.
Number 21 is a movie I've
R-rated.
seen, but not. Excuse me. Boy, should we edit that? That was a burp.
I didn't hear it.
a
Budweiser.
gurgle through.
A gurgle. We won't edit that because I won't be able to find it.
It's okay.
Number 21 is a movie that I've only
You're still
seen one
listening.
time, and I know
Wow.
I forgot about the licorice that we have here.
Yeah, we got some nice licorice.
That is quality, soft Australian black licorice.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Looks like tubes of black plastic, but they're delicious.
It's like silicone.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Yeah,
can
I thought
eat
those
it.
were like tops of magic marker.
Right.
Well, let's get in on this, Bill.
Oh,
we,
alright.
we missed
Kelly,
out.
let us
Thank
know what
you.
you think.
An eraser.
Oh wow, that's genuine licorice.
Okay, that's good licorice.
Like legit.
Wow. Number 21, Kelly. You pushed this movie.
Oh, boy.
Mm.
I liked it because I am now a heavy. I've always been a Stephen King fan, but Stephen King movie
Wow.
fan, and that would be 1994 Shawshank Redemption.
Oh.
That's in my top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that got it on the list. You have it way up there. It's going to do some damage.
Phenomenal movie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's on a lot of top 10 lists in general.
Give
I mean,
us
that's-
the cast highlights of cast members.
Morgan Freeman,
What-
which
you
I
love
already
Morgan-
gave it. Yeah, I love Morgan Freeman.
Robbins.
Tim Robbins, which, you know, I love most movies that he's in, but Morgan Freeman really did this for me.
Yeah.
And it's a redemptive story. Shawshank Redemption is
Yeah.
literally in the title.
You should really watch this season 2 of Castle Rock.
Oh,
You're
'cause
gonna
I know
like
they're gonna throw back to that.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
a lot
and
of Shawshank.
even in the first season of Castle Rock, they show
Oh, it's
the
prison.
warden's office.
Oh yeah.
Like the same,
Mm-hmm.
literally the same set.
Yep.
I noticed that for sure. But yeah, Shawshank Redemption is a phenomenal movie.
Just a great story.
It was a great movie. It's in a lot of people's top 100. It wasn't in mine, but maybe I gotta watch it again.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
should.
I
You
think
know, and
should.
I think this is what that resurfaces is movies that you maybe have only seen once or twice, and then you're like, oh, maybe I should see that again.
I wish I should if I had more time, another day of prep, I would tell you where you could find these movies. But the next movie, number
Let's see.
20, you will be able to find that on Netflix right now.
Oh boy.
Streaming. I've watched
Great.
it already 2 times on Netflix in the last 2 weeks. And it is 1 hour and 39 minutes.
Well, it's a short one. I love those.
Short ones. You want to see some short skirts?
Fit that right in.
Yes.
Oh,
Short
Well,
skirts.
there you go.
that too.
Short skirts for 1956, The
Ooh.
Forbidden Planet.
Oh.
You know what? I watched that on Netflix.
It's so good.
It is so good.
It's the best of that genre.
What is that genre?
Pure sci-fi.
50s sci-fi.
Okay.
Lee
Is that a genre?
Nielsen.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie
Nielsen.
Nielsen.
You know, from
the guy from
Yes.
the
from-
funny guy with the white hair.
Yeah. Like
Come on, what's the movies that he does?
God
the
damn it.
Die Hard spoof.
Top Gun.
No.
Yeah, but not.
No,
Yeah,
police,
Top Gun.
the
no,
gun.
no.
Naked Gun.
Naked Gun.
Gun.
There
I
you
win
go.
it.
There you go.
I win.
That's
I
where
win.
I knew him.
Dave won.
Yes, he is good.
Yeah, but this was he was a serious actor kind of in this one.
A leading man kind of movie, or
I would
role
enjoy
for him.
seeing him that way because I literally know Leslie Nielsen from
And
Naked
it's your
Gun.
first
That's
robot movie.
Robbie the Robot.
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 I heard that.
Oh, say it right.
Robot.
Robot, Bill. We were gonna.
How many for robots?
How many robots are in? Well, we have two. So we have the
Wallace.
Ex Machina
Ex Machina.
and Robbie the Robot.
Why not Wally? He counts.
Oh, Wally,
Oh, yeah.
thank you.
Nice job.
Yeah, it's actually a really good movie. If you watch it recently, I mean, it's
Also
actually pretty
a
good.
movie that is beautifully photographed. So watching it on a new
Visually.
TV,
Okay.
you're gonna go, "Wow, this is 1952."
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, a funny thing, and I can't think of the lead woman who plays the sexy daughter of the guy that runs
Right.
the
With
planet.
the short skirt. Yep.
Anne Francis.
Anne Francis. So
Wow.
she's big in that time. And
She
now,
was, actually.
now that we
Gorgeous.
have 4K, when she gets out of the pool,
Okay.
when you watch it normally on a lower quality TV,
Right.
you thought she was naked, but
Right.
she's wearing a
Oh,
flesh-colored
yes.
outfit.
You know what? And what I just recently watched this,
Oh.
and I, because I look at stuff.
Donald pause that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I totally noticed that she was
Slow
in
it
a
down.
flesh-colored
Donald,
suit.
she's dead.
Oh,
she's
but
so
not in this
old.
movie.
She will
Not
live
in the
forever.
movie.
Not in this movie.
Live forever.
Live forever.
I have a big poster. of
That's why we're
Forbidden
recording
Planet
this.
in my
Yeah.
Number 19,
den.
1985
Good
sci-fi
year.
1985 sci-fi.
slash comedy.
Oh,
But I would put
top
it, I-
25
I would put it light comedy.
at 19. What in the world is this? 25.
I believe it was on everyone's list but mine.
Oh, okay.
What?
I mean, this high.
Oh, Back to the Future.
So
Back to the Future.
Oh,
Doi.
okay.
I love it. I should watch it more. I don't know. I probably overdid it back in the 80s.
Talk about iconic. And I
Yeah.
still remember where I was when I
Yes.
saw this. Saw it with a bunch of my guys. We all went to a theater, like 7 of us. Back in 1985, how old would I be?
I mean, Michael J. Fox had that,
28.
like, his Toyota pickup truck.
Right.
I wanted
Oh,
that
yeah.
Toyota pickup truck.
Yeah.
Everybody
damn.
did.
He was on the top of the the A-list at the time.
Yeah.
Great movie. I mean, I recently
Spielberg.
watched a bunch of these, and they're all really good.
Really. I should
They
I
are.
should get them.
Two.
Yes.
Where
So
I can
wait.
sit down and watch it.
Is this the first one or the
It
second?
This
is.
is number
It's the
one.
first one.
Okay. So did we
Chris-
go? Ty goes to the
Because
original?
a couple
I think
people,
so.
I think one person wrote down trilogy, which I had to just erase and go.
Right, right.
You get number one.
Because this is one where
It's okay, Don.
faux pas.
It filled out.
It's a long show.
It
It's
is
a long shit. No one's listening
I
anymore.
bumped this.
Right.
I bumped
Is
But
anybody
I was just
listening?
saying-
Please, moviechatterpodcast.com at Gmail. I will send you a digital copy if you can tell me
we're worth
at
listening
what
to.
minute I am talking right now.
You better write it
Okay,
out.
you better write that down. You write that down, and I will send you
$100.
a digital copy of a fantastic movie.
Ooh, I love it.
Okay, there we
That's
go.
a great movie, though. Leah Thompson is so
It-
fun in
yeah,
there.
well, and I was just saying, so this is one
And
where
that's his mother.
the second of a trilogy or a franchise, if you will,
Okay.
is a contender.
Yeah.
If you want to go with the
It
Ty
is.
goes to the original, for sure, for sure. The third is not even.
It's not even up there. I mean, but it's still one of the
But the
strongest.
second was awesome too.
It is. It's a strong trilogy.
Just
the third
throw
one,
that
you'll,
out.
you'll take that just because if you love the movies, you
Was
get
it
the
Le-
third one.
Was it Leah Thompson? Did you say?
Yeah, Leah
Yes.
Thompson.
So pretty.
Crispin
she's
Glover
beautiful.
as the weird, dad.
Uh-huh.
That guy who you don't know who
Oh,
he
yeah,
is, but
yeah, yeah.
Thomas Wilson as Biff.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And
He's
and
like
all
the
the-
dick in all kinds
Yeah,
of
all the
movies.
dick- exactly. Oh, that's good stuff.
We're almost getting to the clips.
And great music,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Great sound.
Listen to this.
You know, I tried to find the soundtrack because I was going to get clips from everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing jumped out at me. You know, it was Huey Lewis in the News, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
That was about it.
Okay. Oh, from Back to the Future.
But nothing that I remember. Like if I heard that song,
It's very 80s. It's all good 80s
Yeah,
stuff.
very
Yeah,
good.
Huey Lewis.
Right.
There's a scene he's on stage.
I was gonna say where he's playing the guitar.
Hey,
That-
you got to listen to this. This
Yeah.
will be the future. You know.
okay,
Right, he's playing.
there you go. Number 18. This one, Bill got it on the list by
Yahoo!
having it so high on his list
Awesome.
that it forced it
Love
up
it.
here.
Oh,
Ooh, I love it.
good.
Get ready
And
to
this is the movie that I had to go back because I didn't have it on my list. I went.
Why don't we have this?
I
On
actually printed like 4 copies of this sheet, and I went, "Well, where is this movie?" And I never put it on. And then Avatar got knocked off.
Oh boy.
And it would be 1991 sci-fi.
Is that T2?
T2.
All right.
That was on my
all
list.
right.
Terminator 2.
Of course, that's a build.
Yeah.
Many will say that T1 was our Terminator, the original one with Lyndon Hamilton, was the best and the most iconic. But talk about sequels that just blew it out of the park.
Yeah.
James Cameron just da-da-da-da.
So T2 was on
T2
my
was
list
great.
and T1 was not. And there was closer to an honorable mention. It was
Yeah.
lower on my list. But
Yeah.
You went with T2?
yes,
All
I
right,
did.
all right.
I did.
Because the soundtrack got
Great
much better.
music.
Right. They amped it up, you know, as most sequels do. You know, the whole thing got taken up a level.
Yeah,
Music.
Fantastic.
but I like Terminator as well.
Here we are. Oh, we're at the actual
Schwartz.
point where I can actually start playing some clips again.
Oh, it's gonna
okay.
get good.
Number 17.
Oh boy.
Number 17.
Ooh.
American Graffiti.
Ooh, that's a Dave.
Oh, yeah, and
Dave.
It
Kelly.
was on my top 25.
Yeah,
Nice.
Kelly and I got it on the list.
Uh-huh.
Good job, guys. Tell us about it.
Oh my
Why
gosh.
do you love it so much?
The music,
It's
the
a car-
soundtrack.
It's a car movie.
It's a car
That too.
movie. It's one of the best car movies.
But I mean, you're talking Richard Dreyfuss,
Richard
Harrison
Dreyfuss,
Ford.
Yeah,
It,
when they're
it
really
has
young.
like relations to Two Lane Blacktop. I mean, it's the music. I had the soundtrack in my '67 Impala SS
Oh
for
man.
ever. I wore out copies
Well, and
of this.
I had the vinyl cover up in our bedroom. My
Okay.
sister and I did.
Okay.
I mean, like, so you're talking
Wow.
art from the soundtrack
Oh,
of
yeah.
the movie.
Oh yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean,
that's
at the time-
timeless.
Timeless.
Everyone else was listening to, I don't know, Led Zeppelin or whatever. I was a bopper in high school, so I was listening to this music in high school, which was odd because I was a kind of a car guy. But yeah.
I love it. In the
1973.
90s, I was listening to 70s music, so this all adds up.
Yep. There you go.
Great movie.
Great
Phenomenal movie.
movie. Number 14 would be.
No, we're on number 16.
Ooh, number 16.
Yes.
Number 16.
We are.
1979. Sci-fi. Horror.
Oh.
Nice. I think you're right.
If you scream in space, no one will hear you.
Yeah, the soundtrack is a little.
It's a little lacking because it didn't need it.
Yeah.
It didn't need it. This is the opening credits where the letters are turning into alien. Remember?
Oh, I love it.
Ooh, it's got me suspenseful.
This was
Right?
really
I
the
feel
first
creepy right
time
now.
that a spaceship was used as a haunted house.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh,
when you were
good.
scared, right?
Touche.
Yeah.
Yes,
Perfect.
Bill.
Perfect description.
Analogy there, yeah.
And it's so good. I mean, I hate to keep on saying that. I've recently bought super good qualities of these movies, and
They hold up.
oh, it's spectacular.
It still blows you out of the water.
And
Oh,
they
yeah.
never even show you, which
Yes, that's why, like,
they never even
Right.
show you the bad guys.
No.
The alien.
pacing at its most brilliant,
Yeah, it's all
Alfred Hitchcock would be proud.
right?
totally gets you suspenseful and ready for.
And the reason that Ridley Scott said he didn't do that is because he said they were, they sucked. I mean,
They couldn't do it.
Yeah,
they
they-
couldn't.
They couldn't make them as
It
good
hurts.
as what your imagination would be.
Right.
and it's
That's
scary.
why you're afraid of the dark.
It's scary. It's
Your imagination does a better job.
You're walking along on one of those planks, and all of a sudden, you get sucked up. They just disappear. The alien eats you.
Sigourney Weaver is so good.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it. I've had too much to drink. Okay, but that little white tank top. All right.
Dave's gonna
Okay.
keep crying.
I'm gonna cry. Number 15,
Okay.
1989. pure 100% comedy.
Ooh. Okay. Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah! Me and Bill are gonna high five over this.
Oh man.
Danny fucking K.
There you go.
It's in this time of year too. We should be
So-
watching it now.
Yeah.
So I will tell you that, like, right now, my sister is having a Christmas vacation party.
Right now?
Oh,
Right now, this
Oh,
weekend, like,
oh.
friends of theirs and mine from
What
college
does
and
that
whatever.
entail?
Well, everyone dresses up like a character from the movie.
Oh my God.
No, I'm not even
Whoa.
joking.
I
Like,
want to be invited.
like Uncle Steve usually comes as Uncle Eddie in a
People-
shorty robe.
People wearing dickies.
I'm not even
and,
joking.
Do they wrap the cat in a
Seriously, it's a full blown thing, and
Oh,
that's
man.
how classic that movie is in my family.
Oh my God. Yeah, remember they had one of the Christmas gifts was lime jello,
Yes,
and another
with
one.
cat food sprinkled on top. Yeah,
And there was another one where the cat was in.
The lighting of the tree.
yeah,
The lighting
The
of
nitro-
the house.
yeah.
I mean, it's so good. You watch it every year, for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe twice.
Of
You
the
do.
of the vacation movies, that's my favorite.
And where you have someone that's like loud and can't hear things, that's a joke that we always repeat. Like, you couldn't hear anything if you heard a dump truck driving through a nitroglycerin plant.
Oh, that's right.
There's so
That's-
many repeatable lines.
Oh my God. And I just was crying with laughter when the uncle stood up and he has to give the prayer, but instead he gives
The Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge of
Oh, right.
Allegiance.
Yeah, yeah. His
And
wife
then everybody-
gives the Pledge of Allegiance.
everybody puts their hand on their chest and starts doing the Pledge of Allegiance. Oh, God.
1974.
What number are we up to?
14.
14.
Oh, yeah, 14.
1974.
Ooh.
Don't guess now.
It's getting
I'm gonna,
kinda
I'm gonna-
old.
Okay.
let's listen to the full clip. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you're gonna guess, but some of them are gonna be clips. Some of them are gonna be music.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Should we let it go?
I think this is gonna give it away. Pure comedy.
74. Young Frankenstein.
Taffeta.
God. Madeline Kahn couldn't
Oh,
be any sexier.
Beautiful.
God.
So
Taffeta.
beautiful.
Don't touch the taffeta.
Love that movie.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
Great
gosh.
knockers.
I used to watch that, I mean, year round.
Yes.
As a, like, once a week rental from the library.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Really?
absolutely.
How fun.
Yes.
I have a buddy,
That's great.
very successful businessman, has a huge mansion in northern Wisconsin. He's watched this movie
Is his
over
name
100.
Bruce?
No,
Bruce?
I can't say.
Okay, it's okay.
149 times.
Wow.
Oh, I love
Wow,
it.
that's a pretty specific number.
Yeah. Well, maybe he's watched it more.
Maybe it's
since then.
150
At least
now.
that many times.
At least that many. That he's
Yeah.
willing to admit.
I
Yes.
love Young Frankenstein.
I do too. That's, oh my gosh, that's an embarrassment for not being in my top 25 for sure.
Cloris,
All right.
Cloris
all right.
Leachman
Oh, so good.
as Frau Blucher.
Yes.
Boyle. What's his name? Boyle, the Frankenstein.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fred,
Peter Boyle.
Peter
yes,
Boyle.
Peter Boyle.
Sitting on the Ritz.
Sitting
They're
on the
dancing.
Ritz.
Dun, 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 dun,
He
dun.
played
Gene
the dad.
Wilder.
Yeah,
Gene
Gene Wilder
Wilder,
is so
man.
phenomenal.
Terry Garr was so lovely.
Oh,
With the rolling.
rolling in the hay,
Rolling.
rolling in the hay.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, here we
knockers.
gonna go.
Okay.
The next one,
Great.
I got two clips. Don't guess, okay? Let me play them both.
All
Okay.
right.
All right, here we go. Number 13.
2 clips. It's a Marvel movie.
We'll make this the longest podcast ever. Once you hear the next clip, you can blurt it out. Damn it.
Iron Man.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Of course. Oh.
2008 sci-fi.
It
The one that started it all.
started it all.
That
If
was 2008?
Yeah.
He was so good at Tony
Only
Stark.
12
I mean,
years ago?
11 years ago.
Seems
Yes.
longer ago.
Yeah. What perfect casting. I
Right.
mean, it
Yeah.
all
His
just came
best role.
together
Bad boy.
perfectly.
Mhm.
You know. Had it been somebody else cast in that way, would it have
Oh,
been
no.
you
Would
know
not
the
have worked.
same?
No.
It's got to be irreverent.
I'm a Tom Cruise fan, and he was supposed to be Tony Stark.
Oh,
it
gosh.
would not have
Not
been the
even
same
close.
Nope.
series.
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
He made it.
Would not have worked.
If you could only have one Marvel, I'd take that one.
Yeah, agreed.
Number
Me too.
12.
Me too.
2017 science fiction.
– 2017.
Yeah.
Sci-fi.
I'm puzzled. I don't know what's
am.
going on.
Well, just listen. I didn't pick the obvious song.
Good.
The Shape of Water.
Oh.
I feel embarrassed because it's in my top 10
Yeah, it's one of the best movies of all time.
for sure.
For sure.
Guillermo del Toro.
Oh, yeah.
Brilliant man.
You know, it's a beautiful.
Don't tell me it's not on your list you've never seen.
It's a
No,
love story.
of course not.
Of
We,
course.
Yeah.
It's a love
No, no,
story.
no.
You've had a
I
couple.
love Guillermo. For
Okay.
sure.
Great movie.
I did not
Yeah.
have it this high, but it was on my list.
Yeah, I didn't have it quite this high, but it's
It's probably
a
on there
phenomenal
because
movie.
it's very much
Yeah,
at the top of my list.
collaboratively. I'm sure.
Get ready to
Michael
Oh my gosh, I'm
Shannon
so
as the
excited.
Best villain.
get
We're at
ready to
11.
get ready to click. Now I told you to make a little list.
Yes, yes,
so
yes, sir.
here you go.
Yes, sir.
Number 11.
No.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Yes.
Live, Die, Repeat.
Yep.
Yeah.
When was
No.
it? What was that? Was 2016 or
That was 2014.
14?
That's you and me probably getting
It was
up to the top
really
of the
super
list.
high on my list. I
Yeah,
can't see it
super
because the
high.
font is so small and I don't have the glasses, but it was. It's my
think-
second favorite Tom Cruise movie.
Hey, it's Groundhog
Second
Day meets a sci-fi,
Sci-fi.
Yeah.
Right.
action
Well,
movie.
I can't say anything more. If you haven't seen it,
Emily Blunt, just badass when she's doing that push-up thing.
Yeah.
she's got the big sword.
Oh yeah.
What can I
You
say?
know what? They're kind of a weird alien. That's my one thing that I would knock
Right.
it down.
You
It's
wish it would.
that that they're like
But if
they
it would've been a-
spinning like weird.
If it would have been a man in a
amoebas.
suit, I don't think you would have liked it as much either.
Villains, it's always hard to make a
What
perfect
year is
villain.
that? Do we have that at your
2014.
Okay.
Last 5 years.
14.
All right.
2014.
Next one, 2008. According to IMDb, because I went by their category and genre,
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
and this is the only movie
Oh.
that we have on the list
Okay.
that says slasher.
No.
Here we go.
boy.
Don't guess. Don't guess. Here we
Okay.
go.
Oh, I know. what
Number
that is.
10,
Sure.
American Psycho.
There
Yeah.
you go. It was very high on my list.
I love how he is describing the details of this song
Oh yeah.
to his friend. I forgot who his friend is, but
Jared Leto's.
it's Jared
Yeah,
Leto.
is it
He's talking
Yeah.
to Jared
Okay,
Leto.
There you go.
God, Jared Leto is in a lot of stuff that we
He-
love.
He
He's a-
is.
He's a sleeper top star.
And obviously Christian Bale.
I know. I was
in
gonna say.
here.
I just always love Christian Bale.
You know, he's putting a lot of time into his personal hygiene. He's
Yeah.
doing a lot of push-ups and
It's a
Calvin
great
Klein
movie.
underwear.
Would you call it a slasher film?
of course.
Okay.
He's like
You're gonna have
completely
to.
chasing women down
It's
the
a
hallway
dark
with
comedy
a
slash.
chainsaw.
Naked with a
With
chainsaw.
then he drops the chainsaw down the the staircase area and hits him at the top of the head. Ouch.
I don't have a clip for the next one
All right.
What do we got?
because I just didn't find anything.
Imitate.
Even though there's millions of clips for this one. 2008 thriller,
Another 2008.
the highest rated comic book movie on our list.
Ooh,
boy.
2008. Oh,
The Dark Knight.
Oh,
there you
yeah.
go.
There you go. It beat all the Marvel movies.
I was watching it when I left the house before I came here.
Oh, really?
Yep, it is available on streaming service
It's
right
because
now.
of
Which
Christian
one?
Bale and because of Heath Ledger.
It is.
Yeah.
You're talking characters
I
and
can't-
acting.
Can't
Those
wait
are
for
two
you.
phenomenal pillars
Gosh.
of a movie.
Once you see
Bale.
the Joker and you see how it fits into the Dark Knight, you're gonna be so happy.
Am I?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
a tall bill. All right.
You talk
it's gonna
about
fit perfectly.
Tom Cruise. Christian
Like-
Bale is in many of our favorite
Oh, yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
for
it.
sure.
Ford and Ferrari.
Yeah,
Ford versus Ferrari.
Liam
It's,
Neeson is even in
there-
that.
there's a-
I mean, there's...
there's actually a lot besides Heath Ledger and Christian Bale. I mean, you have Two Faces in there.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You have
Liam Neeson is the
Liam.
Is this
Oh,
his-
No, that's
No,
one.
that's.
Oh, yeah.
That's Batman.
Sorry,
Ri-
sorry.
Batman Begins.
Right.
But yeah, so this one is who's the female? It's
Right.
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Oh, yes. And
Yeah.
she is
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, so she's
That's
a
the
little different.
clip that I wanted to get, where he's
Yeah.
screaming for her, Rachel,
Yes.
before she blows up.
And she
Oh
does
my
blow up. You're
gosh,
talking about your gut punch.
Look at her crying.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Scarecrow. Who's the guy that plays that? Jonathan Ryan.
Sean
Or
Sean
I
something.
forgot that Scarecrow was in there.
Oh yeah, it's great. It starts off with the fake Batman,
oh, who do
and
we
they're in
love?
the
Yeah,
parking
phenomenal.
garage.
Oh yeah.
It's
Commissioner
so good.
Gordon. Who's he?
Old.
My favorite, Gary Oldman.
Gary
Gary
Oldman.
Yes.
Fantastic. Yeah. I mean,
can't
that
even
is
pull it up, and I'm still coming up with more things I need to talk about.
And that Batman mobile is
Oh
so
my
cool.
gosh! It's the first time that one came out. It's so badass.
Oh yeah, and Michael
Best
Caine is
Batmobile.
Alfred. You always have to recognize
Oh,
Michael Caine because he's
he's
phenomenal. Aaron Eckhart
phenomenal.
is
Aaron
Harvey Dent.
Eckhart as Two
Yeah,
Face.
Yes,
that's it.
yes, yes.
Eckhart.
Big part of it.
And Morgan Freeman
Morgan
is always
Freeman.
in
My
my
favorite part is
Oh,
when
yeah.
he's when the Joker is wearing the nurse outfit and he's visiting Two-Face,
Yes.
and then he leaves the hospital and blows it up.
Yeah.
He's kind of waddling away.
Yeah.
Genius.
He's right.
Genius. We're up in the
Yeah.
top 10
We
of
are.
the best movies of
Of
all
all
time.
time.
And you know, The Dark Knight is regularly in that category for any list.
Yeah.
As it should be.
Not,
Yeah.
not just ours.
AFI, Rotten Tomatoes.
It is good.
We're up to number 9.
Here we
No,
go.
number 8.
Yeah, 8.
Number 8, the last pure comedy.
Oh boy.
Pure comedy. You don't need to blurt it out. Let's listen to the clip.
I know what it is.
There you
Oh
go.
my God.
Anchorman.
Oh, I love it.
2004.
This is definitely in my top 10.
My favorite Christina Applegate role. for
Oh,
sure.
God.
She is
Yes.
great.
Yes.
Oh, Veronica
Love her.
Cornerstone.
By the way, they're gonna have another Dead to Me. Are they gonna?
Yeah,
they're
oh.
gonna-
Yeah.
Saw that got
Totally
cleared
being
for
done.
season
Have you seen the
2.
first season?
Yeah, of course.
Great. Well, not of course. I didn't know.
No, we talked about it.
Okay.
Anchorman.
We've been
It was
going to the
good.
same party for the last 10 years. and it couldn't get any
I don't think
better.
we're going to agree with a lot of other people, but that is...
I mean, it's classic
love it.
I can't
modern
live
comedy.
without it.
Yes.
I love it when the dog jumps into where the bear is.
Yes,
Yes.
right?
I come in peace.
So ridiculous.
Oh,
Oh God.
Baxter, my little gentleman.
Number
Jack
7.
Black kicks him over the side of the road.
Oh, that's right. Throws them
he
out.
kicks him out there.
Number 7 and 6,
I
or
think
a
we
dead
laughed out
tie.
loud the hardest at
Oh,
that.
dead tie.
Okay.
Dead tie for these next two.
Oh boy.
And Nancy was the
Broke
one that
it?
broke the
Broke
tie.
the tie. Way to go, Nancy.
Thanks, Nancy.
So here we go with number 7.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
My favorite.
I'm dancing with Kelly right now. Kinda.
Yeah.
Uma
You
Thurman.
don't know this already. John Travolta
John Travolta.
against Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, yeah. Pulp
Samuel
Fiction.
L. Jackson. Again, regularly in the top 10 of all movie
Zed's dead.
Yes.
motherfucker.
And I mean,
I feel that for you.
we're at the point right now that these movies were on the poll already in a
Yes.
little bit of a different order.
Right.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, right now, number 6, I'm about to hit one that has never been on the poll.
Oh, boy.
And it has
really?
been, I'm very happy
But it's
to
in number
announce.
6.
You
Okay.
don't need to blurt it out. Let's listen to the clip.
So excited.
Oh.
Yes. Cool beers.
Fargo.
Love
Just watched
Fargo.
it recently. It's so good.
So good.
Ugh.
Coen Brothers, right?
Yep.
So, no joke, my mom came out with me when I moved to Colorado. She came out and when I had a mattress delivered to my apartment for the first time.
Okay.
She was there like helping me answer the door and stuff. And he like turned around and he was half making a joke, but it was sort of true. He's like, "Are you from Fargo?"
Are you from Fargo?
That's what my mom sounds like. Like touche. She's from the UP, and that's
I never hear her
Oh,
talk.
that's right.
This
I
mom's
know, right?
quiet.
right. Well, she's not quiet. Let's.
You gotta get her drunk one week.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Just get her going, and you'll hear it. But yeah, no joke. And
That's
I mean,
awesome.
get my
geez,
sister and
yeah.
I drunk or whatever, telling stories or something, and Fargo comes out.
Okay. We gotta get your sister in here.
Sure.
I know you
We
do.
got to.
Yeah.
William H.
Well, we're
Macy.
close to Canada.
Frances
here, so we can go
McDormand.
Francis McDormand.
Oh, everybody in it is so phenomenal,
Simi.
and based on a true story. Also, do
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No.
Yes.
no.
At the end, when that
No.
like where he
Wow.
buries the money, and the snow covers it over, and you know they're never gonna find it.
No.
No.
So
Farmer
good.
found it. There you go.
So
a
good.
Coen Brothers movie.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Number
classic.
number 5. Here we go.
Wow. We're motoring through these.
Yes. There's from the 70s.
Dave's happy.
It was in mine.
The most beautiful
Mm-hmm.
movie.
Again with Richard Dreyfuss. He deserves a
If
a
you
tally.
see the
Spielberg.
the
Yeah.
remastered version of this, which you can buy on just a regular old Blu-ray,
Yeah.
it is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Just visually. So good looking. Great movie.
When...
Great movie. Jaws. Did
Yeah,
I
we didn't
mention
even
that?
say it. Everyone knew what we were
Jaws.
talking about, but yeah.
Jaws.
Because
That
of
was it.
because of the music.
We're gonna speed it up a little bit, you know. But
That
Jaws. We don't need to talk more about it.
Well,
It's a great movie. It makes you scared. I was just in Miami a couple years ago.
Uh-huh.
I was about 200 feet off the beach.
And you were thinking
And-
of Jaws?
Huge.
And you were wearing boots and jeans because you didn't even want to.
well,
Get
I went,
close to the water.
no,
Right.
I was way out in the water, and
Oh.
huge fish were going by me. All
Did you
of a sudden,
immediately then you like panic and
Right.
I realized that I am definitely in shark-eating
territory?
water,
Right.
and I quickly went back to shore.
Yeah.
Wow.
You only need to be knee deep, really.
Yeah, I was 150 feet out.
Okay.
That's a long way for
Yeah.
for a Yankee.
For a Yankee.
For a Yankee.
I love it.
Okay, the next one. Let's see. I'll give you the year. 1999 sci-fi.
Number 4.
Let's not blurt it out.
Okay.
Number 4.
Great music.
I put the intro in there.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Yep.
Propeller head.
Write that down before we even need to say it.
That soundtrack right there. That song is so good. Oh, there you go, Bill.
Right?
Mr.
He had it.
Anderson.
Bill got me that for Christmas. I'll show that on YouTube.
Neil.
So good.
Yeah, The Matrix.
The Matrix.
I didn't put that on my top 25 because I knew it would already be there.
We just talked about
I
it
was like,
last week.
it doesn't need my vote.
That we saw Star Wars, and then the new remake with the little Anakin,
Okay, yes.
and then I think this came out the same week or the weekend after, and you saw
Right.
this.
And then you were like,
Yeah.
why?
Forget about Star Wars.
Yeah.
There's a new
Guy in town.
A new guy
boss
in
in
town.
town. Yeah, Neo.
And they're coming out with a Matrix 4 now.
Yeah, reboot.
I'm
Crazy.
excited. I'm going to be there for sure.
I definitely watched this within the last week as well,
Oh, really?
and it is fantastic.
Still as good.
Is that on Netflix
Still
now, I
fan-
think?
Yep, it's
Okay.
on Netflix. You can watch Reloaded as well, but this is definitely the one to watch.
The only movie on the list this high up
He is the one.
that I don't own. I'm very upset.
Oh boy.
Very upset. Here we go. It's a big change on the poll.
Oh my God.
Ooh. Wow.
Vanilla Sky has
Dropping
finally
down.
dropped
Oh.
It's not number 1.
to number 3.
How about that? And I'm sure Bill and Kelly maybe don't even have it in their top 25.
But our super high, where I had it at
Super
number
high.
1, got it this high.
And again, and I'll take a moment to mention that these lists are so subjective that
Right.
it's completely personal.
And I
to
love
me.
Tom Cruise, so that's very
Love
subjective.
Tom Cruise. Love
Oh, I love this
the
movie.
message
This is
that the
great
movie
movie.
made.
Great
you know, I mean, it's just a really good story.
It is
And
a
it's
great
science
movie.
fiction. You
Yeah.
know, it's a
Yeah.
love
Yeah,
story,
yeah.
science fiction,
Right. You don't even realize it's science fiction, but it really is.
and the soundtrack is
Oh, yeah.
epic.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sound.
just buy it. Just buy the
That's
soundtrack.
right.
You're not gonna watch the
That's
movie at
what
all.
we'll
I'm gonna
edge
watch
that
this
up.
again.
Yeah, it's
I haven't seen it in a long time.
it's very good.
Yeah, me
It has a
neither.
line in there that I always
Say.
remember.
I'm gonna
Which one?
Every passing moment is another chance to turn it all around.
there you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
And then, yeah,
And
Sophia
I'll see
tells
you-
that to David.
I thought you were gonna say, in another life when we're both cats.
We'll both be, yeah.
Something like
Oh.
that. Yeah. But great movie. I still have it number 1, but it didn't make it anymore.
Oh my goodness.
And
Up to 2.
number 2.
Wow.
Here we go.
Holy cow, what's it gonna be?
Oh my goodness.
What's going on?
Jurassic
I thought
Park.
it was gonna be
Oh
number 1.
my
The reason I didn't blurt it
gosh.
out.
Wow.
And that
Look
just
at
brings us right to. We're gonna
Groundhog
pass
Day.
Groundhog
Oh
Day.
my
is
gosh.
out.
Oh my
Yeah!
Oh.
Groundhog Day.
Wow.
Wait,
From the algorithm. That's hilarious.
wait.
Oh my gosh.
All of a sudden, my. Well, I gotta see where we ended here. Hold on a second.
Maybe it ran out.
No.
Oh my gosh.
It's a VHS. You'd have to
doing
have a
medley
VCR.
of Jewel
Hold on a
tunes. I've just
Do you have to
decided
redo this entire thing?
when I'm done podcasting,
That's all right.
my next hobby.
I got a little
Boy,
beer.
is
Right?
Okay, hold on a second. Stop.
We just talked about it
like
last week.
It doesn't need my vote.
That we saw stuff.
Wait, I gotta see where we are. God damn it.
Well, she was talking about Matrix.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, that was that. Okay, so we're not that far back.
Neo.
So good.
The Matrix.
The Matrix.
I
It
didn't
stopped
put
after
that on my top 25 because I knew it would
3 hours and 11 minutes. We have to
We
go
just
back.
talked about it
Sorry.
last week.
Wow.
We'll go quick.
That we saw
funny.
Okay.
So
It'll
I
be
had no
even
idea
better.
what happened. I just looked out over at it. Sorry, we'll fake it.
The
What,
Matrix was angered that it didn't make it
Okay,
further on the
here we
list.
go. Here we go.
25 because I knew it would already be there.
We just
Yeah.
talked about it
Like,
last
didn't-
week.
Here,
it
put me just a
doesn't need my
smidge
vote.
of that.
Okay, here we go. Ready? We'll go quickly. And
Perfect.
Don't rush it too much. It was weird
Yeah,
how
no,
you
we're
just
good.
jumped past the number
Yeah, we
2
gotta talk
movie.
about
because I knew you knew that Groundhog Day.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you
I mean,
didn't?
But
And I
anyways,
was trying not to
give
blurt
them
out
all-
Jurassic Park because I
yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Give him a minute.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go back. Okay, so Matrix. Here we
Is
go.
what?
Now we're gonna
What
go
number?
back to.
because I just said I didn't vote at my 25 because I knew it would already be there.
Okay,
Okay.
we're talking. We love the Matrix. The Matrix is phenomenal.
Mm.
But number 3 is quite a change on the poll. 2001 sci-fi drama Vanilla Sky.
Vanilla Sky.
I'm gonna have to
Tom
change
Cruise.
the. I'm gonna have to change the webpage.
Wow, our original. I mean, our for so long it was number 1.
That's why we started the podcast. We wanted to have a podcast that would proclaim this movie number 1.
Because it's something that we really like.
Yeah, so you have
and
to listen to
you
us.
know, it's not Citizen Kane.
And
It's
Ask Dan. I blurted out Vanilla Sky, calling your number 1 very early
way
yeah.
on.
back in the day.
Very early on.
That is true. People who have been listening for a while will remember that.
It's the only movie this high up that I don't have a hard copy of in like Blu-ray or 4K.
I
Not
don't.
available.
You can't get it. Yeah, I have a regular DVD version of it.
It's
Yeah.
weird because of the fantastic soundtrack. You would think that it would be
Yeah.
more available. Maybe it's coming up.
There's a lot of really good movies in that. I mean, good music in that.
It's great. Sci-fi, you don't know what's happening. The first time you've ever seen it, you're like,
Action.
Yes.
Good performances.
Love story too.
You know, Penelope
Sexy.
Cruz. And
Yes.
Tom Cruise.
so what's the Tom Cruise checklist? I think that's 5 Tom Cruise.
Wow.
Yeah.
In the top 100.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I don't know.
I have several more honorable mentions.
Oh yeah,
To be
Magnolia
fair.
didn't make it.
Yeah.
A Few
which,
Good Men.
Which?
A
Oh.
Few Good Men.
I'm just saying, there's several. Interview with a Vampire.
Oh God.
Wow.
I mean,
We're gonna do
Risky
top
business.
20 of Tom Cruise.
our
Yeah, we
100,
could,
our
we
100
could.
is all A's, I think. So I mean, there's so many fantastic movies
I
that
feel like
just
my
missed.
top 200 were A's.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing. And you could take your top 101 to 200 and you could argue that they
Oh,
deserve to be
absolutely.
in the 100.
That's what I was telling Dave. Like, tell me, on Tuesday that this one is number 1. I'd say
Yeah.
yes. And then on Wednesday, I could tell you
Right.
no. Let me argue my way from number 50 back up to number 1.
It's so subjective.
Right.
And that's why Tom Cruise is at there at number 3.
He's looking at us right here. Look at that. Can we get the camera over there? Okay, he's been here the whole
Vanilla
time.
Sky.
Okay.
Number 2. Maybe it'll be more clear this time. Is it?
Can I blurt it?
Is that a brontosaurus?
Is the music more clear, Don?
Yes.
I could have told you from the, like,
I couldn't
millisecond.
have,
Oh,
but
yeah.
now I feel footsteps of a heavy
Heavy Dinosaur.
animal.
Jurassic Park.
There you go.
That's why it's this high on the list.
Wow, that thing is
I love
jumped
that
up.
it's that high.
I've never had a conversation
should.
with Beth outside a theater for so long after we saw this movie that I was so blown away
You just
that
kept talking about it.
that
Yeah.
we really talked about it for a while. I think we were busy, but we really wanted to just go back in the theater. Like,
Flesh it out and,
And just
see
see
it
it
again.
again.
and-
there was a dinosaur in the theater. I want to go back and see him again.
Yeah, you see
Yeah.
that movie right away.
Yeah.
Well,
At the time,
you can see this movie
I mean,
again
I like
and
that
again, it's
kind of
still
stuff.
good. Spielberg.
Yes.
Michael Crichton's book, which is clever idea of
Right.
finding the DNA in a
Clever.
mosquito.
Yeah, I mean it was
captured in the, what do you call that? That yellow.
the amber.
The most shocking thing about Jurassic Park that I can tell you is that Steven Spielberg, when he was developing this movie,
Okay.
right from the earliest stages, like on
Yeah.
a napkin,
Okay.
had no idea about the digital technology.
Right.
Really?
And his entire plan was to do this stop motion.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine?
Like
Wow.
puppets, basically.
It would have been
Like-
awful.
Do you know the line in the movie
Santa Claus.
when Sam Neill? So they're talking about how, like, the archaeologists.
Okay.
You know, Sam Neill has a line. His character says, "Well, I think we're extinct."
Yeah.
That is literally came from one of the animators
Okay.
getting replaced by CGI.
Really?
That happened in real life, and they put that into the movie because I know so many facts about this. Jurassic Park. I mean,
Interesting.
you'll know from my enthusiasm that this was my number one,
Was it really?
It
number
was.
number one.
and I'll
wow.
tell you why. Because it took the best of both worlds in that it threw everything that was available as far as effects and
Yeah.
CGI
Yes.
at the time
It did.
without overdoing it,
Yeah.
without doing too much,
Mm-hmm.
and pulling in real life effects because you couldn't
Yes.
do any less or more with Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, remember the
Yeah.
Triceratops that was
Right.
sick?
And that was fully like made in real
all
life.
practical stuff.
That was robotic, and even to
Yeah.
the point of sound. So, like, do you know what the raptor barks were? As far
No,
as
No, but I
sound?
remember them being scary.
Tortoises. That was
Really?
real life, like the sound of tortoises actually in mating season. It was tortoises
Really?
having sex. I'll have you know.
Wow.
Well, good for
No
them.
joke, but like there was layered of all that kind of
Angry
thing.
sex.
Yeah, right. But I mean,
Hashtag sex.
Quick snapping at me.
for the roaring of the dinosaurs, they had like layered sounds of dolphins and lions roaring,
Oh.
as opposed to just making
Yeah.
it up. And they had, you know, the iconic ripples of the water glass in the scene where
yeah.
the T-Rex is stomping.
Yes.
Steven Spielberg was not satisfied with that take over and over and over again. That ended up being a guitar that water glass was sitting on, and they were plucking strings of a guitar to get the perfect
The
ripples.
perfect little ripple in there.
Yeah.
I remember you saying that the last time we discussed this
Yeah.
movie. Wow, that is fantastic.
So I feel like it was like the perfect meeting of the best writing, and John Williams is the soundtrack of this.
It still looks
Oh,
fantastic.
you know, I
Yes,
forget
and that's
about
what I
the
mean.
music.
How
That was
old
good.
is this? And still the effects now, because they didn't overdo it, they didn't overplay their hand.
Right.
It's phenomenal.
Lighting.
Yeah.
And
I still remember when they first come up to it, and he has to turn her head and say, "Look."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And they
Oh,
look
yeah.
at this huge brontosaurus walking by.
Right.
Do you know what that sound was? A donkey.
Really?
Yes.
Fun
No
fact.
joke.
It's
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had this 14 on my list of all time. Number 3 of sci-fi of all time.
It's in my
Yeah.
top 10 for sure, and at the time it was so like next level. That's
Right.
the thing. I mean, it was 1993, I think, right? Or
I was at Target
Yeah.
today looking
Yeah,
at Jurassic
93.
Park toys.
the
Yeah.
I was.
It became a franchise. I mean,
yeah.
just
May have bought
phenomenal.
something.
But like the acting was decent, phenomenal, and next level at the time for effects,
Yeah.
timeless.
There you go.
And they probably have one scheduled to come out again. I mean, how many has there been? Six,
Oh, they're
5
coming.
or 6?
Yep. Yep. There you go.
Jeff Goldblum was
Number 1, 1993
Oh my gosh.
comedy and
Yes.
comedy pure.
Oh,
I cannot believe it.
Yeah.
We
it
get
already came up once.
We'll
We
get the
couldn't
magic-
help but mention it already.
Smash that alarm clock.
I don't know why my clip went so short. Oh, I
It's
guess
funny that you're
Because you
repeating
needed to
this.
restart it again.
Oh
Yeah.
my
It's just fitting.
I can't believe it. It's my number 1.
There you go. It's going to be on the poll. You can put the
Oh,
magic
it
It
marker.
should be. It should be.
I'm getting tingles.
Yep. There
Ah.
you go.
You know,
I had it at number. I don't know where my list is.
Harold Ramis wrote the movie. You know, with
Number
Bill
2.
Murray.
I had it
Andy
number 2.
McDowell was so
Andy
beautiful.
McDowell, so beautiful.
Bill Murray didn't want to make any more comedies. He wanted to do
Yeah.
more, all right, this will be my last one.
Yeah, right. I mean, he was apprehensive about doing it. So over the top. Such a great story.
Makes
I
sense.
mean,
Close to
to
my
me-
top 10. And
Yeah. For
so
me,
good.
it's number one because it's very personal and it's just a story that's redemptive. So I love to listen to it or watch it once a year at least.
I was gonna say,
Me too.
ironic that it's so rewatchable.
It's so rewatchable. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Oh, here I am again watching Groundhog Day
Uh-huh.
again as he becomes
Romance,
a
sci-fi.
you know, as
Right.
yeah, I mean he's
That's what the
reliving
best
those days.
movies are. They borrow from a couple of different genres, for sure.
And Harold Ramis.
Right.
He had a couple of good ones.
Oh,
Mm.
a couple good ones.
There you go.
All right.
Top 100.
Yeah.
MovieChatterPodcast@gmail.com. Give us your comments. Instagram, Twitter,
Yeah.
Facebook. Go see Don. Go see Kelly. You can Twitter. You know what it's called?
Movie chatter.
when you
podcast.
what's it called when you creep around the internet?
Trolling.
Trolling. You
Right.
can creep. You can find
Go
out
ahead.
who's
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Check out
You want to see
some
Don?
pictures.
You want to see pictures of Don?
You want to see pictures of Don
You
with
want to
There
see
you go.
pictures of Mavis?
There you go.
You can
She's
probably
super
figure it
cute.
out. Are you a computer genius?
You want to see Dave at work in a sunset,
Nude.
nude.
Completely
It's been
naked.
fairly cold for that
I
lately,
do not.
100% naked.
but I wouldn't put it past him.
I do not.
No, in fact, I don't even.
I've only been nude at work a couple times, and I don't know if I've been photographed.
He's been reprimanded several times for that.
Oh man. Well, I hope it's been
Get
photographed.
out of the quarry.
All right.
All right, kids.
It's been a lot of fun. Until next time, goodbye.
See you, boys.
Over and out.
Later. Woo!
Wow.
3 hours, 3.5 hours, 17 minutes. I better hit the
It didn't
save.
seem that long.
Right.